Good afternoon, dear boys and girls. I hope you are all fine, and I believe that the online classes are very useful to you all. Today we are going to study fifth unit prose. The title of the prose is Tech Bloomers. Let's read the lesson carefully and try to understand. This lesson talks about the use of technology by a normal person and in empowering the disabled to do their day-to-day chores of life. See, this lesson talks about the use of technology. Understand? By a normal person. Normal person is using the technology and also and in empowering the disabled. Disabled means special children, one who impaired students. Physically they are not fit. Understand? So that kind of disabled to do their day-to-day chores of life. Chores means that routine work. So not only a normal person is using the technology, but it is very important to the disabled to do their day-to-day chores of life, like to travel, to communicate, to learn, to do business, and to live in comfort. In this lesson, Alicia and David's life has changed with the use of technology. In this lesson, Alicia and David's, they are also disabled, though they are disabled, but through the use of technology, their life has changed. This is what the lesson that we need to study very carefully. Technology impacts the environment, people, and the society as a whole. Technology impacts the environment, people, and the society as a whole. The way we use technology determines if its impacts are positive to the society or negative. So it is in our hands that in which way that we use. If we use negatively, that creates negative to the society. If we use in positively, that creates positive in the society. So the way we use technology determines if its impacts are positive to the society or negative. Dear students, we are all using the technology, the advancement of technology. We need to use all the technology advancement for the positive, understand, not in a negative way. Okay, let's read the first para. Have you ever thought that your refrigerator means fridge, can order stuff on its own? Well, anything which is below a pre-defined limit or below a certain threshold can be self-ordered by the appliances. So the appliances like a fridge, okay, refrigerator. So when it comes a certain predefined limited or below certain threshold, that refrigerator can order stuff on its own. That refrigerator alone can order. Okay, how? Your refrigerator can directly link to the e-commerce site and order for milk. If it is about to be exhausted, you are keeping milk in your fridge. If it is going to be finished, the milk is going to be exhausted. That means it is going to be, you have used all the milk. There is no more milk. When that goes like below certain threshold, so the refrigerator was connected with e-commerce site, so automatically the refrigerator can order stuff for on its own. Consumable products such as ink cartridges may be capable of self-ordering replacements when the current level falls below a certain threshold. Understand? Have you ever wished you were better informed? Managing entertainment and home appliances by voice commands. In the first para we have seen that refrigerator, when we keep like a consumable things products in our fridge, when it reaches certain threshold, the refrigerator can itself orders for its, stuffs. Okay, so here the second stanza says that the managing entertainment and home appliances like a TV, understand, we fan, light, everything by voice commands, understand, or by swapping means with the hands we swap, no, like a cell phone patterns, we swap. That's what it is, swapping. The finger is a reality now. Getting bored by the program. You are watching TV. Okay, you are boring. You watch on TV. Just tell your smart TV that you want to view your social feed instead. So suddenly you can by voice command you can change your channel. If you are stuck in a traffic jam, you are in a traffic jam out of you are driving your two wheeler, you stuck with the traffic, just let your kettle, okay, kettle coffee maker, make some tea for, tea maker, make some tea for you, which can sip piping hot the moment you reach home. So through kettle from your phone, it is connected with app. So if you order your kettle to make a tea means in the traffic itself you can easily order your tea, and when you come home and you will drink your tea, your entire water and energy management can be taken care by automating all the activities. Technology has not only made a normal person's life easier, but it is also a boon to citizens with special needs. The technology is not only for the made easy for a normal person's life, but it is very important, or it is like a boon to the citizens with special needs, disabled people. India is home to 2.7 crore people living with one or other kind of disability, according to the 2011 census. 2.21% of India's population is disabled. Unlike the developed world, India's disabled or deprived by attitudinal barriers as they continue to grapple with the challenges of access, acceptance, and inclusions. Here in India, the the disabled people are neglecting. They are not access and the acceptance. Understand? No one is inclusions. No one is freely behaving with them. Okay, so the disabled people are affecting, deprived by the attitudinal barriers. Mentally they are disturbed because they are not allowed to do anything, or they are not accepted by others. They were not included with others. Understand? Here, Alicia says, I would probably still have done it because I want everyone to know the difference technology has made me in my life. She says that I want you all to know that the technology has made my life very different, but it would have been frustrating and difficult. I have a cerebral palsy and I can't physically type as fast as I think or anywhere near, but right now that's what I'm doing. I bet you are wondering how. She was affected cerebral palsy and she can't able to type, okay, but she tells that she is typing now. She is typing very fast. She tells that I bet you are wondering how. You I am using a piece of technology called drag and dictate. I speak and the words appear on my screen and then I print them out. It's made a huge difference to me. It's made me achieve things I only dreamed of. See, Alicia was affected cerebral palsy. She can't able to type fast, but through the drag and dictate device, she is speaking and the words are appearing in the screen and she is taking a printout, and this has changed Alicia's life. Do you know former President APJ Abdul Kalam was concerned about people with disabilities, and along with his team developed lightweight prosthetics from space age material to enable disabled children to walk easily. So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Sir was concerned about the disabled people. Understand? I used to have a teacher. Alicia is telling now. I used to have a teacher. She is passed away, and she tell that my teacher was passed away. She is no more. She died. Now and one day she said to me, Alicia teachers told to her, you are going to do your max GCC. That means General Certificate of Secondary Educations. I said, no, I am not. Don't be silly. I didn't think I could do anything like that. When Alicia teachers told that you are going to do that General Certificate of Secondary Education, she said, no, no, how can I do that? She is telling that studying was so difficult because I had to relay means she has to depend on someone to type everything into a computer for me. For that reason she said no. But that's changed now it is changed. She said no, I can't able to, but Alisa can do it. I can do it myself with my voice because she is now independent. She no need anyone to help her. What are the things that she want to type, she will speak and it will type. Kim, who is the assistive technology at my school, Kim is the teacher for Alicia, introduced he only introduced to me the dragon dictate, and it has opened the world to me. Kim, the assistive technology, I mean a teacher of Alicia, she only introduced the dragon dictate and it has opened up world to me. Kim showed me how to train it to understand my voice. It took a few hours. Now I use it in class and at home as well. It has made me more independent and I am now able to study on my own. So now I am doing my max GCC. I know my teacher will be proud of me. She tells that through that dragon dictate. Now I am studying. So and also she is tell that now I am independent. That means freedom. No one need me to study my study. So that's what she is telling. She is independent now. I never thought I would be able to do one GC in my life, but I am going to do two, and I feel like I want to push myself even further. Kim says technology can help me do that. It is opening up the world for young disabled people like me. Alisa tells that I never thought that I would be able to do one GCC in my life, but she tells that she finished first one and she is going to do second one. She want to push herself even further because Kim said that disabled people, young people, you can achieve many things. So through Kim, the technology was very useful to Alicia. Not only Alicia and young disabled people. There are many different types of technology that can help a young disabled person become independent. For example, if someone has very limited movement, they can control a computer screen with eye gaze. Eye gaze. That means when they are reading, they can move from page to page using pupils of their eyes. They don't need to press button or anything. If those who can't able to walk, understand, for them they can control their computer screen by eye gaze. They don't need to press a button or anything. Just one person, Kim, works with all 42 students here at my school and helps us use technology in different ways. She's amazing. I don't know what we would do without her. We would lose out so many opportunities. It has opened up the world to me. 21-year-old David says. So this is what Alicia says, that though she was affected by cerebral palsy, she had a difficulty in typing, but the dragon dictate, the technology device helped her to do her GCC. Through that, she was doing her studies in the right way. And now we are going to study David. 21-year-old David says, technology is very important because it enables me to communicate, can be independent, which gives me freedom. David says that he has a problem with how to, speaking problem. He has a communicate problem, understand? For verbal communications, David uses a Labrador communication device, which he controls with his eye movements. It has a Bluetooth adapter, so it lets him use any PC or MAC like computer by sending commands through the Labrador. It was a great feeling when I learned to use it. It took me a couple of weeks. Communicating with people was very difficult before. David has the problem with communicating with others, okay, he has a problem. But after he learned that Labrador communication device, so it made him to speak or communicate with people, that's easy. He has an active controller also in his headrest of his chair in his bedroom, which means he can control his TV, Blu-ray and music players. David was born with atherosclerotic cerebral palsy and attends a specialist school and colleges. He is studying in special schools and colleges. He has been using a high-tech communications aid since he was 8 years old and has been interested in AAC, augmentative and alternative communications and technology ever since. When David first started out with AAC, he used a head switch to access his AAC device running a page based system, which took a lot of navigations and required a lot of effort combined with switching. He now uses an ECO2 and ECO point, making his selections with a foot switch once he has fixed his gaze on the icon that is required. He has a smaller communications aid. It has been mounted on his walker. It is essential that much of his spare time is spent in the performing arts. David is also keen sportsman, regularly playing football, boxing, hockey and baseball. He is a sports leader and uses his ECO2 link to an interactive whiteboard to teach physical education lessons. Here David has limited movements and also having a problem with communicating problem. So he uses a Labrador communication device and also he goes through the wheelchair and he controls through his eye gaze, understand? And he likes sports. He is a sports person and he likes to watch all the boxing, hockey and baseball, all the sports in the TV. And also he also conducts, he is a a sports leader and physical education lessons he is taking through that Labrador communication device. David has 144 icons on the screen that he uses only ECO point eye gaze. Through eye gaze only he is trying to teach everything. He is communicating with others. When David first tried to access method faster when I can have one, now David uses his EC2O and ECO point to access the curriculum, study for his GCC, order for food, communicate while he is in restaurants and argue with his brother. You named it, David can communicate it. So through this device he is ordering food and he is communicating with others, and when he was in the restaurant he is arguing with his brother, and also if he say any names and David can communicate it. David will now use his ECO2 to speak in complete sentences with a correct syntax. That means in a correct grammatical method. It has increased the number of words he uses meaningfully and comment socially using the language of his peers. Therapy. Becoming a confident and competent communicator. David has recently been working on idioms with his SLT, his latest being mum has got a lot on her plate. That means mom has a lot of talent. That's what it says. David is also an advocate. That means he is suggesting other students to use AAC and shows them how easy it to communicate using the AAC method. Not only David is using himself, he also introduced other persons to use the AAC. He controls his PlayStations with the bespoke switch system, drives his electric wheelchair with the head switches, and use the ECO point eye gaze system to communicate, access the computer to check on how the Chelsea football team doing and send receive text messages. When he is at home, he also plays mp3. He listens music on his ECO2 from morning till night. David has recently been selected to travel Brazil to work with the Olympic opening ceremony as team as part of the remix drama group. I guess technology makes your life easier. Maybe it means you can keep in touch with your family, you can talk to and even see relatives who live far away. Well, Kim has shown me that technology can do even more for young disabled people like me. It can help us make friends, communicate, and control our environment, like turning the lights on and out. It can help us study, get qualification, and find opportunities for work. It can make us confident and independent. Confident, okay. This kind of advancement technologies gives confidence to the disabled person and makes them independent. Without any other's help, they can study themselves, they can do all work themselves. And this advancement technology makes them freedom. World renowned physicist Stephen Hawking is probably the best example of how assistive technology has helped the talented mind ever come. Indian innovations. Lachel shoes by Crispin Lawrence. This GPS and Bluetooth enabled shoes help the disabled navigate streets based on instruction from map software on smartphone. The app also record route and counts the steps. This is Indian innovations. Lachel shoes. Blee watch by industrial designers Nupra Kirloskar and Jahnavi Joshi of Mumbai. This smart watch for hearing impaired converts sound waves into vibration and color codes to alert users to emergency sounds and ringing doorbells. It even helps them to feel the rhythm of music. IGST by Anil Prabhakar, IIT M professor and co-founder of Enability Technologies. This wearable device tracks gesture of speech impaired people and speaks for them. Physical impairments and contribute productively to the world. So we can now look forward to a more inclusive way of learning instead of the cloistered existence that most differently abled learner had to face in the past. Newer technology allows differently abled learners to learn with their peers as well as contribute fruitfully to the collaborative process of learning. This is indeed the new era of learning, truly learning for all. So, dear students, technology helps the disabled person to do their daily chores of life like learning, traveling. Understand? In this lesson, we have studied that I guess. Understand? Through the using Dragon Dictate device, Labrador communication device. So read the textbook thoroughly and study the 2 mark and paragraph questions which I given as an assignment to you all, and prepare well for the exam. Thank you.